Hey everybody, what's good? MidMorningSol back at it again with another playthrough part to Piofiore Episodio 1926. And folks, it's about that time we're gonna close the chapter of Mr. Yang. We are at the last chapter, chapter 6, true chapter 6, and it is Daybreak, which sounds promising. As you can tell from the little snippet, the save data preview, yes, honey, Orlok has come to finish the job. And last chapter, I wanted to roll my eyes at his daddy. I think I did like multiple times too. But Lord, y'all not gonna have to forgive me. The dog is going berserk, but he needs to stay out this time because we just got finished walking. So, yeah. Orlok's daddy wouldn't escape with Emilio. Emilio was like, yo, Joseph, I'm out of here. I'm about to try to hide from the church because they doing some foul stuff. And if you want, you can come with me. And Joseph was like, oh no. Well, he didn't sound like that, but he's like, oh no, I don't want to leave. If my son is sacrificing his life, I shall do the same and make it even a harder burden for him. So, I'm rolling my eyes at that part because if you, buddy, stop that, stop it, go play with your toy. Sorry, y'all. So yeah, like if you running away with, and Emilio spelled it out for him. That's the crazy part. He's like, Joseph, if you escape, Orlok's not bound to have to fulfill this mission and possibly be killed by Yang. Yang is a tough opponent for him. And Joseph's old backward ass said, no, I'll stay. I have faith in my son. But this isn't his route, Joseph. Damn, got it? So, yeah, I'm rolling my eyes at his damn daddy, but I hope Orlok doesn't really die too roughly. He's probably gonna die, but my little string bean, just try to be reasonable if anything. And then, oh y'all, the doozy for this past chapter 5, was that Yang got poisoned too. So a lot of stuff happening, y'all. Let's cut the chatter. I'm sorry, I'm more of a chatty Cathy, and I like to kind of recap. Rui and Lily are on good terms, really good terms. I don't mean like good, like really good in terms of like they're borking or anything, but no. It's just Rui kind of explained his reasoning as to why he snapped at Lily. It was pretty heartfelt. I would say to go and watch that chapter, or if you haven't watched it, or if you played it, you just want to see my reaction, then hold on tight. I feel as though this is going to be a good one. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Yang is on the verge of setting a 180 for me. I hated him in the first game, but I'm coming around now. So you Yangers, you Yangiacs, I don't know what you call yourselves, but you average Yang enjoyers, you may have recruited me as well. We'll see. So yeah, chapter 6, the true ending. Let's get it. Let's proceed. Orlok! The Laoshu soldiers had already left the base. Orlok's appearance at this moment meant that he must have set everything up. Oh baby, you scheming? No! Despite things having gone according to plan, he wore a somewhat disconcerted expression as he looked at me.
俺はあなたを殺しに来た。
No, baby, no. If only your hard-headed ass daddy would have left with Emilio, you wouldn't be in this predicament. The hesitation in his voice made it sound as though he was urging himself to action.
させると思うか。陳腐なセリフだが。
女を殺すのなら、この俺を倒してからにしてもらおうか。
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Yang pulled out his hooked blades with a smirk.
俺は任務を果たさなくちゃいけない。邪魔をするなら、
No, Orlok.
あなたから殺すだけ。
No, baby, no. Don't do it. Orlok slowly stepped into a fighting stance. He already had his dagger drawn. A breeze blew across the roof. Then the tumbleweed came right after. I'm just kidding. As it died down, Yang moved to action. Oh, you know what? I forgot the word just, but whatever. Y'all know what. Orlok parried one of the blades while dodging the other. Without hesitation, he moved closer to Yang to get within striking range. Yang smiled broad as he kicked with all his might. I don't want to watch this. Orlok held up both arms to block the kick. Yang used the barrier to jump back.
なるほど。女を殺すのは気が引けても、俺を殺すことに良心の呵責は持たんか。
Well, it's complicated, Yang. He's my ex from the last route. Once again, their blades crossed, and sparks were sent up into the air. The sounds of clanging grew more fierce as their battle intensified. Oh, there you go. There goes the crazy man from last game. He really enjoys this kind of weird shit. Yang laughed merrily. I could see blood seeping from his side. Oh! Did he get you? Damn. It seemed Orlok had been able to land stealthily hits without my realizing. Shit, Yang didn't feel it.
Daga, Asai, この程度では俺の命などくれてやれんな。
Now, what to do? A critical strike. I swung my blades at his neck and head. I had no intention of diminishing my strength through a long battle.
ああ、俺の狙いは分かりやすいだろう。
Without a change of expression, Orlok dodged my attack and thrusted his dagger to kill me. My weapons had the advantage of power, but his allowed him greater maneuverability. This will be fun. I'm so glad you're taking it in such stride. I couldn't stop myself from smiling.
他者の思惑の傀儡でしかなかった使徒殿が自らの意志で戦うか。愉快だ。お前との戦いは先が見えん。いつまでも続けていたくなる。
理解できない。
Yang's insane, but you were fighting with the crazy man all along, Mr. Yuan. Orlok muttered with displeasure.
俺は違う。早く終わらせたい。ヤンにはここで確実に死んでもらう。
No, Orlok, don't do this. The size and weight of my hooks would make blocking each of Orlok's attacks bothersome. Ah, shit. It was far easier to take minor damage so as not to slow my offenses. My body leaned forward as my leg gave way slightly. I forced strength into my feet to regain my balance, and I felt a rush of blood drip down. It seemed he had managed to hit my thigh. Yang was hitting the thigh. You did this before.
これでもうすぐ殺せる。
Why are you smiling, crazy boy? A look of relief flashed across his face, as though he was assured of his victory.
ヤンが死んだら彼女を殺して使命を果たす。これでもう大丈夫。
No, it will not be Daijobu. Stop it!
女を殺す？お前にできるのか？
できる。もう他に道はないから。
なるほど。使徒殿は本気らしい。くだらん甘さをようやく捨てたか。
It was the change I desired all along. The stronger my opponent, the better. But I looked over at her. Lily was looking at me, her hands clasped together as though in prayer.
俺の生死を案じているか。
Yes, who wouldn't be? Buddy! But
おかしな女だ。むしろお前こそ命を狙われている身だろうに。
Orlok said he would fulfill his mission, that he would kill her. Though they were only words, the idea sounded terribly distasteful.
つまらんな。
Orlok frowned with furrowed brows.
それは当たり前だ。殺すことが楽しいはずなんてない。俺はただそれが正しいことだから殺すだけ。そこに個人的な感情は必要ない。
I used one of my hooks to block Orlok's dagger from above and flashed my other hook across Orlok's chest. Don't kill him, please don't kill him.
なるほど。お前の信じる神とやらは女を殺すことで救いをもたらすと？何かを得るために生贄を差し出す？それが敬虔な信徒どもの信仰か。
それは。
Despite the indecision in his mind, his body continued to fight as it was trained to do. But hesitation dulled his blade. I was not sustaining his attacks without reason. I was analyzing my opponent with objectivity, choosing only to avoid blows that were fatal. Soon enough.
ここだ。
My hook found the slightest opening. Oh god, okay. It took only a moment for victory to be decided. He must have known that death was drawing near. With a weakened body, Orlok forced himself to dash toward Lily to fulfill his mission! No, you're gonna die. Ah! Sorry, that's a really bad scream. I knew from the beginning he would act foolishly the moment things went awry. I think I skipped something, but I don't know. Oh, sorry. We can play it.
死ね。
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Oh, poor baby. Yang's hooks pierced Orlok from behind. Oh. As soon as Yang drew them back out, Orlok crumpled to the floor. Blood poured out from his open wounds. Oh. But you did bork, well, no, not bork like that. You did clap the twins in the bad ending, and you ain't feel no sort of way. You did get clapped though in the bad ending too, but still, oh, yeah, play the sad music because he didn't deserve this.
ダメだ。俺がやらないと、あの人が。
お前の都合など知ったことか。
Can we just fake my death? Yang stowed his weapons away coldly. Orlok struggled to get up from the pool of his own blood. Oh, Joseph, you stupid idiot. If you would have left, he wouldn't have been dead. His movement gradually slowed. Soon, he stopped moving altogether. Oh, I hate this. Orlok, I'm sorry I betrayed you from the last route. The rooftop was now silent. Were they keeping his father from him?
さてな、事実がどうであれ、それが俺とお前に関係あるのか？
Yes! Yes! Asshole.
何か理由があるのなら、かわいそうなオルロックのために殺されてやったと？
If it were really left up to me, I'd probably say yes. Oh no, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, he's right. But still, we could have came up with something like faking her death.
譲れん事情など、誰にでもある。俺も同じだ。
He good boy. He did. Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't do nothing because he tried to kill me. But Orlok, damn.
たとえ誰が何のためにそれを欲そうと、お前を殺させるわけにはいかん。
Fair enough. Huh? I was too astonished to say a word. Ooh. I thought he was stepping on something. Suddenly, Yang's body shook unsteadily. We can only hope that Yuan, fucks off. He doesn't come, but knowing this, we're probably gonna not leave any loose ends. We need to get you treated. I hurriedly rushed over to support him.
そして痛みはない。
Well, you ain't doing the two-step, so I'm gonna need you to get those wounds cleaned. It doesn't matter. You're badly injured. If you lose any more blood, you can die. You're human too, Mao. You know that, right? Leaving the fallen young man on the rooftop, I helped Yang back inside. Oh, Orlok. Oh. Just as I finished patching him up, everyone safely returned from the docks and the casino. Yay! I breathed a sigh of relief once I heard there had been no casualties. After Yang received the reports, he gave orders on their next plan of action. It was late at night by the time Yang had finished all that needed to be done. Yep. I hate when I do these gameplays at night. Shame on me, I know. Don't push yourself while you're still recovering.
お前はいつも傷を気にかけるな。
Why wouldn't I be? You're my man. I don't want you bleeding to death. What the hell? Can you blame me? After a thoughtful silence, Yang changed the subject abruptly.
今日の件で状況は好転したと言える。オルロックは死に、残党どもを鎮圧した。
That hurts to hear.
ネズミの受けた損害も軽微で済んでいる。双子もルイも他の兵も生きて戻った。
Oh, that's good.
生き残りがまだいたとしても、ラオ州に組織だって反抗できる規模ではない。
But isn't the church going to come after us after what happened to Orlok? Yeah. So like you'd have to deal with Johann now, right? And Teo.
表向きは何もできんだろう。そもそも使徒の存在自体公にされていない。
I see.
オルロックという優秀な駒が死んだ以上、教国もひとまず事態を静観するはずだ。少なくともしばらくはお前を狙う動きもおとなしくなる。だが特に厄介な男がまだ生きている。
Yuan. He didn't say who, but I knew who it was without asking. Yang frowned with annoyance, perhaps irritated by the reminder, of Yuan.
ユエンとオルロック、その他のすべてと同時に戦うのはさすがの俺も手が足りん。
That's exactly what happened in the bad ending.
ゆえに状況の変化を待っていたが、俺の思惑以上にうまくことが運んでくれた。残るはユエンだけだ。あれはのんきに放っておけば、また趣味の悪い絡め手で仕掛けてくるだろう。あの男にとって興味のないものはゴミと同じだ。ベレーの全体に火を放ってもおかしくはない。
That's horrible.
巣を荒らされては俺が迷惑だ。次の手は早々に打つ必要がある。
I felt my expression tighten, and Yang glanced over at me. Suddenly, he extended his arm out and, of course, pinned me down onto the bed. Mao?
今日はお前を生かすために戦った。
Lord have mercy. Girl, yeah.
褒美をよこしてもいいと思わんか。普段は俺が与えるばかりだろう。
I suppose. Yang gently touched my cheek. The one up north, not the one down south. His hand made its way down my neck. Really? Despite my embarrassment, I gently nodded and accepted his advances. When I saw that she had fallen asleep, I went up to the rooftop to feel the night breeze. What, is Orlok's body still there? The stains of blood still remained, and I was reminded of my battle against the disciple.
戦いの最中、思考が切り替わるのを感じた。もっと楽しむこともできたはずだ。あの時間を長引かせることも、望めばたやすく叶ったろうに。なぜ、ああもすぐに殺してしまったのか。
Yeah, good question.
よくわからんな。俺らしくない行動だが、その理由となる心当たりもない。
Not to mention how unusual it was that I would be thinking back on some battle in the first place.
俺が無意な思考に時間を浪費するのは大抵あの女絡みだ。そもそも襲撃を迎え撃つための戦場に屋上を選んだこと自体、女の存在が思考に影響した可能性はある。俺が拠点を離れずにいたのはリリーを守りやすい場で戦うためか。
Okay, guarded.
エミリオが消えたか。さすがに化け物だな。鎖くらいつけておくんだった。入れ。やあヨハン、顔を合わせるのは久しぶりだね。君が帰ってきたということは。
オルロックが死にました。ヤンに負けて。
Now watch this. Tail's gonna assign Orlok's task to him, and then he's gonna die. So your days as a disciple are very, very short-lived, Johan.
そうか。今回はよく働いてくれたね。ついでにもう一つ頼んでもいいかな。
はあ、何ですか？
地下牢の死に損ないを処分してくれ。行けばわかるよ。後で牢の鍵を渡す。
Oh wow.
わかりました。
助かるよ。下手に生かしておくと後で何かの火種になるかもしれない。素早く処分しないと。これで君の務めも一旦は終わりだ。しばらく羽を休めるといい。
Interesting.
ああ、けどオルロックが死んだんだ。近いうちに使徒の選定が行われる。君も当然参加するんだろう。まあ体がなまらない程度に休むんだね。使徒になればきっと今より忙しくなる。
The way he was going on, you would have thought he was a shoo-in for the disciple position.
オルロックが子孫じた以上、他の人でもヤンを殺すのは難しい。
That's what Yang said. Which means killing her would be extremely difficult now. Quite unfortunate, but I suppose the timing works out. The church had rescinded their orders to have the key made and assassinated. My position here would have been in danger had I gone against their directives. I should comply and keep a low profile for now.
まあ、野蛮なチャイニーズマフィアがいつまでも女をそばに置くとは思えないし、士気が伸びただけだ。
That would be rather out of character for me if that were the case. But
あれにはまだ死なれては困る。
the sun was shining brightly above us. Wanting to take a breath of fresh air, I stepped out onto the rooftop for the first time in days. I didn't see a trace of blood anywhere. What are you doing over there, Faye? Noticing someone here ahead of me, I called out to the young boy with his weapon in hand.
ちょっとね、竜陽島の手入れだよ。
What do you mean?
切れ味が悪くならないように研ぐよ。人の油をそのままにしておくのも良くない。刀身が傷んじゃうよ。本当は部屋でやってもいいんだけど、僕がやるとランもしたがるし。
And what? She would need to do the same thing, right? What's wrong with that?
ランの武器大きいでしょ。部屋の中で手入れしようとして壁を壊したことあるよ。
Yeah, that'd do something. That'd do some damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, that certainly was a problem.
だからランも準備ができたら来るよ。今日は一緒に手入れするね。
Do you mind if I watch?
いいよ。けどこんなの興味あるの？
Sure, why not? Yes, I mean, it's always so amazing how you both handle your weapons like they're nothing. I admit, watching you two has always fascinated me.
リリー、すごく真面目な顔してるね。
I can't be serious?
人殺しの道具の話をするの、後ろめたい？人を殺していいのかとか、どうせそんなこと考えてるんでしょ。
Faye, we done had this talk with Rui. It's quite alright. I'm used to it by now.
ああ、責めてるわけじゃない。お前、最初からそうだったし。
Yeah. Oh, as I hit the mic, sorry y'all. But yeah, you already knew this, so why are you asking me now? Oof. Sorry, y'all, I have to get my blankie. Kinda cool. It's kinda cool. Again, I hope I don't hit the mic too much. But if I do, apologies in advance. Ugh! Oh my gosh. So many clothes.
まだ慣れない？自分だって殺されかけて、怪我したこともあるのに。
I gave a small nod in response. I don't think I'll ever get used to death. Then again, killing is part of the Lao Shu. Every time my voice cracks, I get annoyed. Every time I see someone die in front of me, I feel like it haunts me forever. It's the same with Orlok's death. Please don't mention him. I thought of the young man who lost his life here as I looked down at the spot where it was taken. He seemed to be fighting for a very important reason. But no matter how noble his reasons may have been, I wasn't prepared to die for that purpose. I guess I'm really just selfish. Or I'm just really selfish. Faye stopped sharpening his blade and waited earnestly for me to continue. I keep putting my feelings ahead of everything, wanting to be with Yang, not wanting him to go out and get hurt. If I were to brand myself as good or evil, I suppose I would say I'm more evil than good.
じゃあ、僕と一緒だね。
Huh?
僕も死ぬならランのためって決めてるよ。戦うのも結局、ランと楽しく生きるため。
Oh.
だから、僕の考えも悪いこと。
Faye.
ああ、これ、ランには秘密だよ。
It'll be our secret. I promise. But I think Lan already knows how you feel about her, Faye.
そうかもね。ランには僕の考えてること伝わってるかもしれない。 でも、秘密だよ。言うと調子に乗るからね。
Faye's cheeks flushed with embarrassment. Seeing him so bashful warmed my heart.
お待たせ。進んでる？あれ、リリーもいるのね。何してたの？
I was just watching him sharpen his weapon.
フェイのより、私の清流円月刀の方がかっこいいよ。ほらほら、見て見て。
Yeah, I see it. I also got killed by it in the first game, so yeah, I'll take your word for it.
はいはい。かっこいいね。大きいね。
Faye answered as if he was just humoring her, but I could tell he was having fun with Lan around. I decided to stay longer to watch the twins take care of their weapons and chat together. As I came down from the roof, I ran into Rui. Are we gonna know about his name, or is this just like lost in translation or whatever? Rui looked at me with a raised brow.
なんかさっぱりした顔してますね。
Do you think?
はい。
Am I that easy to read? Probably. I did feel much better now than before. Perhaps talking to Faye gave me what I needed to sort through my emotions. Thank you too, Rui.
はあ。何がっすか？
I was finally able to see that I was fooling myself because of you.
自分は八つ当たりしてただけっすよ。単なる嫌味です。あんなの。
But it is true that what you said before gave me the chance to look at myself clearly. I used to be afraid of Yang, but...
ああ、待ってくださいよ。その続きを聞かせる相手は自分じゃないっしょ。
You're right.
まあ、オタクが答えを出せたんなら、それは何よりなんじゃないですか。
Indeed. And with that, Rui waved his hand as he walked away. I wanted nothing more than to talk to Yang, but he was still sleeping in bed. I didn't have the heart to wake him. I decided to do some laundry and cleaning instead. After some time, I headed back to the room. I discovered my voice cracked. I discovered it empty. Another one. When I went up to the floor in the morning, or the roof, god dang it, sorry. Let me read that again. When I went up to the roof in the morning, Jesus, the sleep drunk is really affecting me. There was a strange guest waiting for me.
はじめまして、ラオ州の首領。今回は鍵の乙女の伝承絡みで、教国が迷惑をかけたね。
Oh, Yang, you haven't met the church ninja, Emilio.
何者だ？殺されたいか？
I could tell that he was unarmed by looking at him. A complete novice I could kill at any time. However, some defenseless kid would not have been able to infiltrate our base like this.
今回の件、僕としては教国側に非があると思っているんだ。
何が言いたい？
今日は詫びに来たんだよ。君が今後も彼女といることを選ぶなら、彼女が抱えているものを伝えておくべきかと思ってね。何もわからずに振り回されるより、知識があった方が 今後の対処がしやすくなる。そうだろ？
さっさと言え。
教国は鍵の乙女に関する方針を転換した。今後、教国が彼女を狙うことはなくなる。彼女の暗殺をリュウ・ファンフイのユエンという男にも依頼していたようだけれど、それも近々取り下げるだろう。
He had offered no proof of his claims. Yet the manner in which he spoke was convincing enough.
鍵の乙女とは本来、ファルツォーネの一族の当主と結ばれる運命にあるものだ。そして、彼らが揃うことで、初めて生異物の封印は解かれる。
陳腐だな。
I spat out the words with a frown. Something about the kids' talk of destiny was getting on my nerves.
伝承なんて元を正せば、どれも単純なものだよ。
くだらん。確かに運命とやらを信じる者もこの世には多くいるだろう。教国の教えを盲信するような連中にはことさらな。だが、俺はそんなものを信じられんし、共感もできん。神の導きによって与えられるものなど、等しく無価値だ。
I didn't need to explain myself to some strange brat. I was aware that I was speaking more than usual because of an irritation rising from within.
あの女に運命の相手とやらが他にいたのだとしても、俺には関係ない。欲したものは自らの手で掴む。これまでも、そしてこれからも。あの女は俺のものだ。
Why that? He was just sleeping a moment ago. Maybe he woke up and stepped out for some fresh air. Slightly disappointed, I sat myself down on the bed, thinking how very much like him it was to disappear like this. I was passing the time by reading some books when he finally returned. Mao, welcome back. He silently walked toward me and suddenly sealed my lips with his. As we parted, I looked up at him, unable to hide my confusion. What happened? Just kiss me, baby. Kiss me, you fool.
お前こそどうした？何かあったのか？
Something in Yang's demeanor was different, but I decided to speak what was on my mind. You remember how Rui told me that my life is built on violence? I've been thinking about it all this time, and I've decided the thought that I benefited from the Lao Shu's criminal activity was difficult to accept. And yet, I was still here with Yang. What I'm going to say might not make sense, but it's the conclusion I've come to.
割り切れんと言うなら好きに考えろ。 お前の出す結論に興味はある。
I was finally ready to tell him. He quietly waited for me to continue. I have always cared for you, but at the same time, a part of me has always been afraid. You let me stay beside you for the time being, but I also wondered how long that would last. I thought that one day you would get tired of me and kill me, which he has. His golden eyes flickered a bit. You were no different from the night I met him, mystical like a full moon that shone at midnight. What lay behind the eyes was not a cold emptiness, but rather the strength of his will. But I realized that having my life taken away by you wasn't the worst of my fears. There's something much more frightening.
それは
Losing you. That's how much you mean to. I closed my eyes as my voice began to speak.
リリー。
He spoke my name to urge me on. He was always like this, giving me strength when I needed it most. Gotta take a chill pill. Words. The night the heroine accepts Yang, he looks at her sleeping face with a desire for more. Words are hard, y'all. The woman was asleep. Though it would be more accurate to say that she fainted from exhaustion.
やりすぎたか
I mused on the words I had never spoken before.
初めから手心を加えてやるつもりなどかけらもなかったが、気づけば煽られていた。
I told her I would not be gentle. I thoroughly enjoyed the feast laid out before me. You're so selfish, insensitive, so dangerous. Her voice and her eyes searched mine. You're nice sometimes, but it's only on a whim. But I think I invited her to the edge of the abyss. I caressed her lips, ordering her to say it. I think I might like you. Her futile efforts to understate her love ignited a fire inside me.
紡ぐ言葉の続きを欲したはずが、言葉など忘れるほど狂わせたくもなる。涙をたたえる眼尻を見ると泣かせたくなった。戯れに戯れを重ね、夜半過ぎまでか。お前にあんな顔ができたとはな。
She breathed quietly into sleep now, her face innocent and vulnerable. She was in such a deep sleep that she would not likely not awaken for some time.
多少酷だったか。
The uncharacteristic thought made me smile.
言葉ばかりとはいえ、女を気遣うか。俺らしくないにも程がある。せっかくのおもちゃだ。たやすく壊れられては困る。少なくとも俺が飽きるまでは。
Does that mean?
俺の女は俺が世話をするのが道理というもの。目を覚ましたら湯あみでもさせてやるか。しばらくは足腰が立たんだろうしな。楽しませてくれた礼に責任を取ってやるのも悪くはない。
Me? Take care of a woman? I was astounded by my own insanity. I had never put in so much effort for a woman before.
この俺が湯あみの世話をしてやるのだから、女は喜ぶだろう。泣いて感謝して当然だ。と思うが、この女の場合は本気で嫌がり抵抗する可能性もある。それはそれで悪くない。拒否の言葉を吐く女をねじ伏せて従わせるのも一興だ。
Perhaps sensing danger, she let out a slight moan.
早く目を覚ませ、リリー。
I haven't played with you enough. He grabbed me with force, bringing me closer toward him so that he can hear my voice. I gazed up at his face again. Oops. Wrong button. I couldn't deny it any longer. I needed to accept what was inside of me all along. You're the most important person to me. A person who lives solely for pleasure. A person who stopped at nothing to get his way. A person who made this decision with no regrets. He told me before.
酒と肉を好み、暴力を好み、人間の前世を剥がしたそこにある暗い闇を好む。それらなくして俺は自分が生きている意味を感じることができない。俺は快楽を求めて生きている。そのために他者を踏みつけても罪の意識など感じない。
I know you're a horrible person, but I finally realized what scares me the most is losing you, Mao. Perhaps remembering that I had almost lost him before was heightening my emotions. I could feel my eyes burning with tears. Without a word, he brought my face closer to his and kissed me. He would not tell me in words. He only showered me with his feelings through actions. He seems different today. Normally, he would be rougher, touching me in a more impatient manner. But this time, I can feel his heart. Was he kissing me out of love? Though I was confused, my happy voice spoke his name. Wow. He kissed me again each time I said his name, as though he was taking my love into himself. Sorry, I don't know where the hell interest came from. I love you. I expressed my true feelings. Say it back. His usual smirk was absent. He looked at me with eyes full of a quiet heat.
お前は死ぬまで俺の女だ。
Yeah, you're disappointing me. Those were the last words I heard today. He indulged himself to his heart's desires. Morning arrived, and I quietly got dressed as Yang slept. I heard a knock on the door, followed by Rui's voice.
すいません。ちょっといいですか?
Please, come in. Rui walked in looking somewhat serious. Good morning, Rui.
おはようございます。ヤン、起こしてもらっていいですか?
Wake him up? I'm not sure he will, even if I tried.
ユエンが手紙をよこしました。
Oh shit.
見せろ。
Yang? I wasn't sure when he woke up, but he was already sitting up on the bed. Rui approached and handed Yang the letter. He broke the seal and read the message inside.
ルイ、これが届いたと、お前以外に知る者は。
届けに来た人間と接触した構成員が一人。口止めはしてあります。
わかった。指示は追って出す。それまで余計な真似をさせるな。
I hope y'all can hear me. I'm just shifting around in the bed. Try not to get too comfortable because I'm drifting off to sleep.
です。
Rui bowed before leaving the room. Yang stood up from the bed, looking at me and said something I didn't expect.
出かけるか?
Huh? Fine. Huh? It's not like we didn't did this before. I was surprised to see Yang waiting for my reply. You mean together? No, Lily, he's gonna step out on you. Go see some other broad. Yeah, he means you.
ああ。
What for? I quickly got myself ready to step outside. Excuse me. After leaving the base with Yang, Yang, where are we going?
望みがあるなら言え。
Oh, I get to choose? Nowhere in particular.
そうか。
Yang held my hand and continued walking. Huh? During the walk, Yang stopped by a fruit stand and bought a lotus seed bun. Ooh. It was the lotus seed paste mixed into the dough to give it a gentle, sweet flavor. Without saying anything, Yang handed me the freshly steamed bun. For me?
でなければ渡さん。
Like, come on, McFly, Liliana, what's wrong? Ah, no! Thank you. Yang then went to another food stand and bought candied sweet potatoes called basi, basi di gua. We leisurely walked along as we ate, going nowhere in particular. Eh? What is wrong with Mao today? Does he think he's gonna die or something? Let me fix myself, y'all. This blankie is not long enough. Okay. After walking for a while, we finally arrived in front of the casino. Yang turned toward the structure and began to head up the steps. Oh, excuse me. We're going inside?
Ah.
I had lived in Berlone my whole life, but I never stepped foot inside the casino. I followed behind, a bit anxious of what was to come. Where's Sebastian? Or Sebastiano. One of the staff members hurried toward us at the sight of Yang.
ですが、本日は特にどなたとのお約束もなかったかと。
構わん。今日は賭けに来た。それがこの場の本来の使い方だろう。
Yang replied without even looking at it, and headed straight into the hall. After changing quite a bit of money into chips, Yang took me to the roulette table. I could sense everyone's eyes on us as Yang took a seat. Oh my. I did not know how many of them had seen him here before, or how many had seen an Italian woman in Chinese attire for that matter.
リリー、お前も好きにかけろ。
Oh, girl. But I don't know the rules.
教えてやる。
Okay, I like this. Cute. Yang pointed to a round fixture on the table.
ルーレットを回し、出る数を当てる。これが基本の仕組みだ。
Roulette is so damn stupid. I don't even bother with it. But 21's more my jam, or blackjack.
奇数か偶数か赤か黒かはいローでかければおよそ2回に1回は勝てる計算になる。ダズンベッドは1から12、13から24、25から36というかけ方をする。縦列の12個の数字にかけるのはカラムベッドだ。あとはやるうちになれる。1目がけ、2目がけがしたいなら止めんがな。よほどの強運が必要だ。
Then maybe the dozen from 1 to 12? That wasn't a question, sorry. Then maybe the dozen from 1 to 12. What about you, Yang?
10から15のダブルストリート。
What the fuck? I don't know what that is. I don't really play roulette, so I don't know like all the lingo. The numbered wheel began to spin, and the dealer flickered the ball inside. It bounced here and there for a while until the roulette slowed and...
黒の4です。
Did I win? Yeah. Surprised by the volume of my own voice, I quickly looked at Yang. I saw a wide smile break across his face.
出花から運がいい。次はどこにかける？
He's not mad at all. Yang tended to be a sore loser, but in regards to pretty much everything but... What? Sorry, y'all. I'm like sleep drunk. I'm really sleep drunk trying to find it. So, I'm like messing up the reading. Perhaps he wasn't too bothered when it came to beginner's luck. Well, I'll try to call him then. After enjoying a few spins, we moved to another table. We sat down and tried our luck at poker for a few games.
A の3 of a kind.
A pair of 8s and a 3 of a kind, 5 high.
フルハウスか。
I guess so. Yang's smile was strangely menacing. We had played a number of hands, but so far I was ahead of him in wins. Say, Yang, why don't we quit for now?
そうか。では始末をつけるか。
Finish?
次の勝負に残りのチップをすべてかける。
There was a considerable amount of chips stacked on the table. You crazy.
よろしいのですか？
構わん。
The usual Yang would have continued playing until he won, but Yang sure is different today. The final card was dealt as I pondered over what was happening. At last, Yang's hand showed a 4 of a kind with the Joker. Yang gathered the chips and ended victorious. Wow, good shit. I wish that doesn't really happen, but sure. After collecting our winnings, Yang and I went to the casino. For our next stop, he took me to a place I knew very well, the church. The daily mass had long since ended, and there was no one inside. Think again. Were you planning on coming by the church from the very beginning? Why? Yang was halfway inside the church when he turned toward me in the moonlight hall.
流儀に合わせてやろうかと思ってな。ここにはお前の信仰があるだろう。
Yes.
ゆうべの話だ。お前は答えを口にした。だが、俺の答えは求めなかった。
Hold on, what is it? Oh, that's his hand, sorry. I'm like really sleep drunk, y'all. I said that I didn't want to lose him. But he didn't say anything in response, and I was left wondering what he was thinking. I didn't want to know his feelings, but I must have instinctively avoided asking him his thoughts because I was afraid of what he might say.
隠せると思うなよ、リリー。
Yang took my arm with a bit of roughness. Not in the Lord's house, sir. As though telling me I couldn't escape.
お前は教会で育った女だ。神の家で欺瞞を口にはできんだろう。 俺は信仰とは無縁だが、今日はお前に会わせてやる。はぐらかさず、真実を語る。
Does that mean you do little more than keep me around for your own needs? You avoid the things that we should really be talking about. I can't seem to understand what's going on in your mind. You can't imagine how anxious it makes me feel. He remembered what I said back then? His golden eyes shone quietly in the moonlight.
ユエンがよこした手紙に何が書かれていたか気になるか？
I am.
お前を差し出せば俺の非を許すと言ってきた。
I recalled Yuan saying something like that.
困ったガキだ。相変わらずわがままが過ぎる。ああ、ところでいつになれば貸してくれる？
何の話だ？
とぼけるな。その女だよ。
He was serious? It didn't sound that way.
真偽のほどが確かではない情報だが、先日おかしな聖職者が来て教国の内情をつまびらかにしていった。教国はどうやらお前を殺すようユエンに依頼していたようだ。
So that poison back then was...
教国の依頼を受けてお前を殺そうとしたと考えるのが妥当だろう。だが教国はお前を殺す必要がなくなった。ユエンへの依頼も取り下げるという。
And yet, Yuan still wants me?
ああ、お前自身に興味でも持ったか、それとも俺に詫びを求めているのか。全くもって笑わせる。代価を支払うのは俺ではない、ユエンだ。あの男の勝手を許す気はない。殺したところで俺への詫びには足りん。お前をくれてやるつもりはない。
I can feel his grip on my arm tightening.
謝罪するにせよ、殺し合うにせよ。他の部下を引き連れてくるような無粋な真似をすれば帰る。とユエンは言っている。お前を同行させん場合もそれは同じ。交渉の席に着く気がないと判断する。と。
Yang fixed his eyes upon me and continued to speak in the same serious manner.
お前を俺から奪おうとした男の死に様をそこで見せてやる。
Understood. I'll go with you. Seeing me nod, he narrowed his eyes and smiled.
さっさとユエンを片付けて、憂いなくこの町を出たいものだ。お前もそう思うだろう。
Indeed. Mao? Do you mean you'll keep me with you after all this? Ah, shit, dude. Whatever. May I ask why?
俺の女だろう、お前は。
Oh, all right, short and sweet and to the point. His answer was quick and simple. But I could feel the strength of those words from his passionate gaze.
欲しいと求めて俺のものにした。飽きるまでは逃がす気もない。 誰にも譲らん。お前を生かすも殺すも全ての権利は俺にある。お前の全てが俺のものだ。
Oh my. As harsh as his words sounded, I felt nothing from them but his love.
リリー、欲するのなら隠すな。
I want to stay by your side. If you left this town, I would follow you. As I looked straight into the eyes of the one I was once so afraid of. Sorry, got tongue-tied there. I couldn't help but smile. Oh, excuse me. But who knows what you'll think in the future?
俺の誓う永遠など信じられるか？
Wait, that was a vow? Alright. Heh heh. I don't trust it one bit.
代わりに他の言葉で縛ってやる。
Okay. Huh?
飽きたと思う日が来る前に欲しいと思い続けている間にこの手で殺してやる。
Alright. Took a nice little romantic moment and you completely stomped on it. Killed it. The words themselves were a death threat. But I had told him last night that losing him would be far worse than death. No one would understand me, but Yang's intentions behind those violent words filled my heart with happiness. Tears began to flow without warning. Yang silently pulled me toward him and licked the tears that ran down my cheeks. Ooh. Loss. That brat always killed with a smile on his face, with no patience for boredom of any kind.
育て方を間違えたか。
Despite my complaints, I understood him.
あれの賭けは生まれ持ってのものだ。私も同じだ。生まれ持って喜びがない。愉快だと思えた試しがない。
I could mimic the smile that others do, but a smile would never come to me naturally.
どちらにしろ幕引きとなるなら、刹那にでも楽しいと感じさせてもらいたいものだが。はてさて、さして期待はできないね。
It was as if he was telling me that even my tears belonged to him. I couldn't stop my tears at all, but Yang stayed by my side the whole time. The next night, Yang and I arrived at a desolate location outside of town. This was apparently the place Yuan requested that Yang hand me over.
この場所であれば他の横槍は入らん。広さも申し分ない。ユエンも明らかに殺し合いをするつもりでここを指定してきている。俺が死ねば、ユエンはお前を殺すやもしれんが。
Yes, I understand. My fate would be sealed the moment Yang died. Even if I managed to hide, Yuan would find me. I couldn't be sure of what fate had in store. But I wasn't afraid of Yang, or fuck, excuse me. I wasn't afraid of dying anymore. Whew, excuse me. There was another life more important to me than my own. Please, Mao, don't die. Moonlight peeked from between the night clouds. From the shadows appeared the one who called us here.
素直に女を連れてきたようだね。それを差し出して許しを請う気になったかい？
貴様が毒を持ってくれたおかげで、しばらく女の相手をしてやれずにいた。その詫び代わりに、貴様の死に様を見せてやろうかと思ってな。
趣味が悪いね。私もさすがに敵の首を女に与えたことはないよ。しかし、その女が毒を飲まずにいたのは本当に残念だった。まさかお前が死にかけるとはね。
毒を盛るなど、興ざめもいいところだ。貴様は殺すぞ、ゆえん。
あの程度で腹を立てたのかい？飲んだところでお前は死なないだろうに。あんなもので殺せるとは鼻から思っていないよ。ただ、私にも事情があってね。その女を殺してくれと教国に頼まれていた。
教国に友人がいるとは言っていたが、まさか神のしもべにくら替えしていたとはな。
結論を急ぐのはお前の悪い癖だよ、ヤン。女を殺せと頼まれはしたが。教国は依頼を取り下げた。すでに女への興味を失ったらしいね。お前と同じで随分と飽きやすい。
What Yuan was saying matched the information that Yang shared with me before.
連中は無駄なことに手間を割く暇がない。敵の多い組織だからね。私に暗殺を頼むとその貸しも大きくなるし。
貴様はどうだ、ゆえん。教国は女を殺す必要がなくなった。貴様は今、誰からもそれを命じられてはいないはずだ。
私の返答はおそらくお前の予想通りだよ。誰からも命じられていないから、私の都合でその女を殺す。
Of course you would. Yuan gave a beautifully cold smile. There was something exquisite about it, yet I still found myself terrified beyond belief.
お前は元来私の言うことを聞かない困った狂犬だった。しかし、限度というものがある。今のお前は女にかまけすぎだよ。私の玩具としては分不相応だ。
どうも誤解しているようだな。俺は 貴様の道具ではない。これまで気が向く範囲で貴様の遊びにも乗ってやったが、それを勘違いされては業腹だな。
そう言うと思ったよ、ガキ。
In the next moment, Yuan moved within striking distance of Yang before I even realized it. His sword cut through the air toward Yang, who caught it in his double hooks. With a swift flick of his wrist, he sent it back toward Yuan, who only smiled.
少しは上手くなったか。
Yuan swung his sword again, this time forcing itself through Yang's blades to cut him. Yang!
忘れたならしつけ直してやろう。立場を分からせてやるのも飼い主の役目だからね。
殺す。
そのセリフは飽きるほど聞いたよ。だがお前は一度も殺せなかった。
Oh wow. Yuan sent a flurry of slashes Yang's way, each sharp and powerful enough to take his life. Oh! Ah! Yang parried off most of them, but some found their way to his body, slowly etching their marks upon his flesh.
ヤン、お前は楽しく生きているね。喜びを知っているから退屈もする。女に限らず食も殺しも常に最上の遊びを求めている。であれば私を殺すなんて叶いもしない夢を見るより、お前がつかめる程度の幸せで満足しておいた方が得じゃないか。お前は人の話を聞かないからね。何を教えてやっても無限にしてばかりだったが、最後の木々を与えてやろう。ガキも大人になるべき時が来たよ。そろそろ現実を見てごらん。従え、ヤン。殺しも女も楽しいものを私が選んで与えてやる。
Don't fall for it, Yang. We didn't got this far. Don't fall for that crap. The dark hillside rang with the clanging of metal as their blades crossed again and again.
なるほど。それも面白いやもしれんな。その出始めが荷殺しというわけか。だが人から与えられるものになど興味はない。俺が欲するのは自ら望んだものだけだ。何より同じ用意なら貴様を殺して手に入れる方がずっと面白い。ゆえ形の上だけとはいえ貴様に従うのはもう飽きた。
Yuan's eerie smile never faded.
残念だ。いつものように半殺しで済ませてやるつもりだったが。今回はそこまで優しくはできそうにないね。お前は痛みに鈍いししつこいから。
ちが豊作。
お前のことは本当に気に入っていたんだよ。だからこれまで随分優しくしてきてやった。だが決意は固いようだね。仕方がない。
With a push of their weapons, they created a space between themselves.
お前を拾ってからずーっと殺す時を待っていたような気がするよ。
His crimson eyes narrowed. They moved toward each other at once. Yang swung his blades low, targeting Yuan's legs, but Yuan gracefully leapt up to avoid them. As he did so, his blade came flying from above toward Yang's head. Yang barely managed to block. The strength behind Yuan's blade made Yang's arm shake from the blow. With the same cold smile, Yuan pushed Yang's hooks away and spun gracefully around. Oh, Yang, honey, you gotta kill him. I'm falling asleep, darling. There was a flash of his sword, and blood began to flow from Yang's body. Yang somehow managed to remain standing, but it was clear he had lost a good amount of blood. Even if his sense of pain was dull, death would come to him soon at this rate.
どうしたガキ、私を殺すのではなかったのかな。
Please do it. Yuan relentlessly continued his attack, stabbing Yang in the thigh to prevent his escape. Unable to hold himself up any longer, Yang fell to his knees.
常なら混沌させて幕を引く頃合いだ。死なない程度に加減してね。だが本当に終わりにしよう。何せそれがお前の望みでもあるのだから。
Yuan raised his sword high in the air.
ここで死ね、ヤン。
What the fuck? There was no anger or hatred in Yang's eyes as he looked back at Yuan. Instead, his spirit came through stronger than ever. Suddenly, I acted without thinking. Girl! My body moved on instinct alone. I ran in front of Yang to take the blade in his place. Girl, you know you ain't gonna want that.
No.
Perhaps Yuan saw me out of the corner of his eyes. He indicated no surprise as he slashed the sword down right across my chest. What the fuck? This ain't a good ending. A gasp escaped me involuntarily. As I slowly fell to the ground, I saw... What? Yang's eyes shimmering in the moonlight. What the fuck? Did I choose wrong? A silver arc was drawn with the swing of his hook. Yang's blade pierced Yuan deep in the chest. Oh, he did. He pulled it out, and blood began to pour out from the open wound.
まだ動けたか。
Yuan was still smiling as the blood dripped from the corner of his mouth. His elegant attire was very quickly dyed red from the fresh blood that issued forth. Mao, thank goodness. Bro, what the fuck?
冷静に私を殺しにかかったことは褒めてやろうか。
Yuan was thoroughly mistaken. I had planned on striking him the moment he moved in for the finish.
こんなにも違う。ああ、これを愉快というのかな。楽しいよ。確かに。楽しい。
I was ready to take Yuan's blade and die with him if need be. A fatal blow on both sides. Unlike Yuan, I was particularly lucky. It was possible I could survive any injuries. But seeing her take the hit froze my thoughts.
だが、体はあらかじめ決めていた通りに動いた。それだけだ。
残酷だね。私はこれに最後の一瞬しか触れられないようできていたのか。ああ、でももういいか。
Before long, Yuan went completely silent. Wow, he got him. He wasn't my concern anymore. Yep. I couldn't take my eyes off the person in my arms. She was covered in blood, like a lifeless puppet with its strings cut. I died?
おい、起きろ。
My mind and heart were at odds. What happened? Who was I holding? My mind refused to accept what I saw.
リリー。
No response. The woman in my arms didn't move. My hands were soaked in blood, though I did not know whose.
やめろ。何をしている？
This should not be enough to kill her. No, her wound was much shallower than mine, and yet...
ふざけるなよ。死ぬことは許さん。
What? I died!
言ったはずだ。この手で殺してやると。お前に勝手に死ぬ権利はない。
I cradled her in my arms and slowly stood to my feet. What? Are you serious? After months had passed, the Lao Shu had set a new course.
どうしたのルイ？顔色悪いね。
I'm sorry, y'all. This isn't the true ending I wanted, of course. But it's the true ending. God damn it.
そりゃもう上が人使い荒いんで。
大変だね。
ね
本気でそう思うならオタクらも少しは働いてくれません？
僕たち戦闘が専門だからね。
あ、そうだヤン。現地の拠点手配が整いました。それとユエンの部下についてっすけど。
With Yuan's death, everyone who had served him were now under my control, or my command, rather. As expected, the majority were resistant, some even attempting to defy my orders. I naturally took care of those who would not comply, but who knew what other insurgents remained?
え。ねえねえ、ユエンを殺したから、ヤンは序列の4位になったんでしょ？
じゃあ6位はどうするの？ヤンに指名権があるんでしょ？
なんだガキども、欲しいのか？
あたしとフェイで6位だよ。ちょうだい。
あのさ、それもらうとヤンとは違う場所で働くことになるの分かってます？
じゃあいらない。
仕方ないね。僕たち組織を牛耳ってる暇ない。
いや、暇とかじゃなくてオタクらが組織をどうこうするのは無理っしょ。
The mainland had been pestering me to announce who would be the new sixth commander, but I had no interest in finding a successor. My dreams of killing Yuan since my youth had finally come to fruition, but
こんなものか。
the outcome was nothing special. All that resulted, was more work associated with the expansion of my powers.
あれは最後の最後まで俺を不愉快にする男だった。何をしている？おとなしく寝ろ。
Hmm? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, I made it. Oh my God, y'all really got me. I'm fine. My fever is practically gone now. You really got me, game. Fuck you. He quietly sat himself down on the bed. Mao, are you all right? You must be tired from the move.
誰に物を言っている？
His tone was as harsh as usual, but his eyes were mysteriously gentle. Yuan died in that battle, and I survived. Had I not been treated so quickly, I would not be here now. After waiting for me to recover, the Lao Shu moved their base of operations. I said farewell to everyone at the church and crossed the sea to this new place. The journey was quite taxing, and I fell ill. I was told that I had suffered a fever when I finally awoke a few days later. I have to admit, I'm still surprised. I thought we would be going to London.
ロンドンもシカゴも変わらんだろう。国の言葉もほぼ同じだ。
True. Oh shit, so you went to Chicago. Yang took his seat as the fourth commander and was ordered by the Liu Honghui to move where Yuan was soon to be assigned. We were using this place as our new base. Rui prepared it a bit differently from Yuan's original plans to better suit the Laoshu. But Chicago is farther away from Berlone than London. You don't want to hear it. Yang looked at me quietly, and the voice that I heard from him was more tender than I expected.
俺がいるだろう。不満か？
I was astonished to hear Yang say such a thing. I quickly snapped out of my stupor and smiled. No, I'm happy as long as I'm with you, Mao. Yang stared at me as though he had something to say.
リリー。
Ah. Yang's fingertips touched me softly. I knew right away what he wanted. But... Wait!
リリー。
Ooh. Yes?
熱は下がったと言ったな。
Oh no. Bruh, come on. Let's see I'm like trying to recover overall. Yes, I did.
傷はまだ痛むか？
It doesn't bother me much anymore, but...
言っておくが、この俺にお預けを食らわせた女は他にいない。これほど長く、この俺が他の女も買わず待っている。わかるか？
Yes.
わかるならいい。覚悟していろ。待たせた分だけ楽しませてもらう。
I hadn't shown him my body since that day. He also never forced me to expose myself. Perhaps his consideration meant nothing to him, but I appreciated it nonetheless. Which is why I had to tell him what was really on my mind. It doesn't hurt much, but it's a terrible scar. The doctor said it would never go away. Of course, I know I'm lucky to be alive, and I'm grateful for it, but... I understand it all well enough, but still... I don't want you to see the scar. He was the last person I wanted to show it to.
Lily.
Yang replied calmly without dismissing my feelings or ridiculing them as nonsensical.
お前の傷を厭う理由が俺にはない。以前にも言ったはずだが。
Yang's question jogged my memory.
女の体にある傷というのもそそられはする。が。
Oh yeah, he sure enough did say that. It turns him on. But the scar is much worse than you think. My hand unconsciously rose to my chest to hide it from him. He spoke his command in a calm voice, but I knew it was not one to be disobeyed.
構わん。見せろ。何も隠すな。お前のすべては、その傷さえ、俺のものだ。
I had no other choice. Without looking at his face, I slowly revealed the scar, only to hide it again. But Yang...
綺麗だ。
Mao, Did you say something?
二度は言わん。
Aww. It's a cute picture. He closed his eyes and sealed my lips, preventing me from saying any more. His kiss was incredibly gentle, more so than any kiss I could remember us sharing. The birthmark on my chest had been replaced by a scar that connected me to him. I did not know how long our relationship would last. The vow he gave me at the church that day was the one I expressed. That. Let me read that again. I'm so sleep drunk, y'all. The vow he gave me at the church that day was the one that expressed his ardent love. Thank you. Something must be wrong with me to feel so happy because of it. Even so, I was truly happy to live every day beside him. I prayed that this would last as long as possible, until the day he finally takes my life. What the fuck? Okay. It's got that weird connotation, y'all. God damn it. It could have been really sweet, but yeah. I guess it's sweet for Yang standards. But yay! We did it. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to edit this video because I was dozing off like a mug. But, folks, we're not actually finished. We're not finished. Chapter jump. Or no, not chapter jump. Sorry. Yeah, we got 3 additional choices, the alternate choices. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. That's Twilight. Okay, here we go. So, folks, we're gonna tie off any loose ends, I suppose, with the alternate choices for the good chapter 5. Let's get it all out the way, shall we? We shall. Let's get it. Are you worried about me? Are you worried about me? Thank you.
別にそんなんじゃないっすけど。
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Unlike when he used to insult me before, this time he avoided my gaze. But I want to stay with him a little longer, even if I can't be of much help. I want to stay by his side. Rui sighed and said nothing for a moment. Okay, this repeats. Alright, next choice. This one's rough. If only I had drunk the tea. I have a feeling I'm gonna die for some odd reason. If only I had drunk the tea before he did. He wouldn't have to drink the poison. But girl, you'd be dead in the process. I knew dwelling on it wouldn't change anything, but the thought racked me relentlessly. Mao. I spoke his name through sobs. Suddenly, he grabbed my hand. Huh? He was staring straight at me. Mao! I clasped his hand in mine and called his name. Without a word, Yang slowly closed his eyes. His chest rose and fell with strained breaths. Mao. As I continued to keep watch over him, I prayed with all my heart that he would survive. Sounds about right if it repeats. Nope, I lied. Are you consoling me? Are you consoling me? Ha! Of course he got in his feelings. Yang's familiar scowl appeared, but oddly enough, I wasn't scared at all. Lately, it seems you've become much kinder than before.
毒が頭まで回ったのやもしれんな。 何にせよ、強国の勝手な都合に振り回されてやるつもりはない。
Okay, this skips. Alright, I'll let y'all know if anything else happens. Nope. Same stuff. Wasn't anything different. Yay! We did it! Alright, let's see if that's 100% complete. Yep, Yang is 100% completed as well. Woohoo! Alright. So yeah, y'all. Interesting. They had me going in the true ending prior to the credits. I'm like, no way she died. Fuck. But thank goodness that wasn't the case. I will say, you know, they of course he went out, or not went out. He debuted Guns A-Blazing with his attitude and his demeanor, and then he kind of dialed it back. I appreciate him dialing it back some, and of course they made somebody even more detestable than Yang. So just interesting how things play out, but hey, I'm more favorable towards this Yang, 1926 Yang versus 1945 first game Yang. But you see where he gets it from. So folks, next we will be going after Mr. Poster Boy Tell him, Mr. Dante Calzone. Yes, because that was the order. We're keeping the order the same. It's, for me, it's Nicola, Orlok, Yang, Dante, Gilbert. Then I will do another video in which I kind of tie up everyone's loose ends from if I don't complete them. And then we'll head into Alternativa. And then I believe Henri's stuff unlocks. So yeah, folks, next is Dante Falzone. And that was Yang. I think we get all but 2. Let's see. Yep, all but 2. This is weird. Alright. So, music. Oh, whoops. Not music. So, yeah, y'all. That's gonna do it for your girl. I am so freaking tired. It is almost 1:45 to midnight. And I need to get my behind ready for work tomorrow. So, folks, thank you very much. This is now one of the regular sized videos. It's gonna be ultra fun to edit. Not really. But I hope you all enjoyed Yang's route. I could appreciate it. Still had those weird twists and turns and all these dead ends compared to everybody else. That's Yang for you. But I can somewhat appreciate him more with his more humanized attitude, and instead of trying to be the Chinese Terminator, he is somewhat getting softer, not completely, because he wouldn't be Yang, but yeah, I appreciate this softer Yang, which I am here for. And folks, with that being said, that's gonna do it for your girl. I want to thank you very much for stopping on by, chilling with your girl. And folks, I'll see you in the next episode, which we will be starting Mr. Falzone, the poster boy himself. I can't wait to see what his route is all about. And yeah, I hope you'll continue to join me for that. So folks, that's gonna do it for you, girl. Excuse me, I'm getting my closing mixed up because I'm so sleep drunk right now. Y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, and I'll see you lovely lads, lassies, and legends in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and